Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jamie and I am Intuitive Wisdom. I hope you all are feeling good. I hope you are feeling in your power as always. And I have an energy update. Just some of the things that I've been coming across repetitively throughout this week. So the Hermit in reverse type of energy that's coming out of hiding, coming out of your shell, because you have enough information right now, and you have enough energy stored up that you are ready to express that. You're ready to create with that and let that energy out. So that's one thing I've been picking up, and also something about surrendering to the now, like not being so focused on the future or just really making sure that you're present, making sure that you are aware that you're actively manifesting. So don't be stuck in the past. Don't be determined on outcomes of the future. Just surrendering to the now and really focusing on where it is that your energy is at or what your mind is on. And oh yeah, taking advantage of the sun right now, the energies that the sun is giving out. You know, you should always take advantage of the sunlight. But for some reason, something about these in particular energies that the sun is giving off right now that will really be beneficial to you. I don't know, in just many different ways. It's going to give you a lot of energy. It's activating you or something. So yeah, just get in the sun. It's helping you clear. There's just a lot of good energies out there, like a lot of good physical energies that are available to us. So something about the prana or the life force being amplified. So yeah, if you can tap in, do that. If you can, if any of those messages resonate, or if you've been feeling any of that, just comment below. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to tap into the energies and see what the message is. What is the message for the collective? What needs to be heard, or who needs some clarity on something? Thank you, Holy Spirit. If you could just give me a clear message for the day. Thank you, Holy Spirit. One more. What energy needs to be heard? Okay, the Death card. So something could be I feel like something has already ended. And with this being at the beginning of the reading, I feel like it's already at the start of something. Something also is being transformed. Something is being transmuted. Okay, what else? The Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. A slow transformation. Okay, being patient. It's good that this is a slow transformation, because, or something about, okay, like it's a slow transformation because you are being asked to pay attention to it. You're being asked to, this is like that being present energy that I was talking about. It's almost like watching what's happening, watching what's transforming in front of you. Because the Knight of Pentacles is a builder. So you would need to be paying attention to what it is that you're building, what you're manifesting. You need to pay attention to, why do I just feel the need to say paying attention? Let me see. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, because you're manifesting something. You're manifesting. You're already in the middle of this manifestation, or no, not in the middle of it, but like you're just actively manifesting. You're just actively manifesting something. So I think you're really being asked to pay attention to that. What else? Or something is coming towards you. The Hermit. This is that, the Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit. Okay, I feel like this is, you have the information, like you're ready for this. You've done enough work, and now I feel like this is what you're getting, or this is what you're going to be able to produce. This is what you're calling in. Okay, yeah, you caused this transformation to happen. I just heard that. The High Priestess. Yeah, you definitely caused this to happen. Or your subconscious did, in a way. I don't know yet what it is that's being manifested. But it's something that you are definitely being asked to pay attention to. Something here that you're being asked to pay attention to. With the Hermit and the High Priestess and the Knight of Pentacles. Paying attention to what? Can I get clarification on what this Death card is about? Thank you, Holy Spirit. What is this? Can you clarify this Death card? Okay, with another deck. The Death card with the Knight of Cups. Transforming your dreams. Transitioning your dreams, or your dreams are going through a transition process. Well, the Knight of Cups, okay, the Hermit again. The Knight of Cups isn't about, it's like a dreamy energy. It's somebody who has high hopes of something. What process is this going? What process is this manifestation going through? Is it going through, I don't know. I just keep hearing it, but something about it's being something is active. Something is active. Like your manifestation is happening right now. So really just pay attention to, that's why I just look, the Knight of Pentacles again. Really building something, really being aware of what it is that you are doing. I really think that is the message. That's yeah, because look, your 10 of Cups is behind it. Okay? 10 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. This is Spirit telling you that you are fully in charge of creating your reality, of creating your happiness. Okay? The 10 of Cups is ultimate emotional fulfillment. Just jubious, that's what the word I just heard, or juvious, however you say it. Just really being open and happy. Being free. And I really think that's what your heart is desiring. And that's what you're building towards. Or if you're not, you're really being asked to pay attention to the now. The Hermit is somebody who is paying attention to their energy. They're paying attention to what it is that they're, creating. They're paying attention to what's going on inside of them. They're very aware. They're very I don't know what the word is, but yeah, they have very keen senses when it comes to their energy, when it comes to their light. Write it down, okay? Take notes or something. Maybe write your manifestations out. Have clear goals, have clear intentions. The High Priestess is very clear. The High Priestess, she's clear on what she wants. Very intentful. This is somebody who knows what it is that they're creating. And I said write it down because the Hermit card can speak of somebody who's learning something or studying something. So make sure that, I don't know, write a letter to the universe or just be very clear, you know. We say that we want something so bad, or we want to live a certain lifestyle, or we want things to change around us and all that, but you have to be intentful with every single thing you're doing because you're actively manifesting. You have to be aware of your thoughts, your actions. Are they aligning with what it is that you want to do or what you're trying to create? I'm drinking some mugwort tea. So yeah, that's pretty clear. Look at that, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is the opportunity to create. It's the opportunity to take this wand and do what you will with it. The Ace of Wands can speak of willpower. It's also a strong card. It's giving me strength vibes. Probably because, excuse me, of the sun in the background. A wand could even be a pen. I said that you should write it down. A wand could even speak of a pen. Let me get another deck, okay? All right. So somebody is being asked to create, or being asked to be active, be an active manifester, be an intentful manifester. Exert your willpower while you're manifesting. So the Knight of Cups and the Death, from what I'm getting from that, is it's Spirit giving you the opportunity to watch this happen. To watch this, and I say watch this happen because the Knights, you know, the Knight of Cups is it's a slow-paced energy. I'm almost getting the energy of things being slowed down for you so that you can see what's being manifested in your life. Almost like time or something is being slow, or the energies are being slowed down so that you can really have a chance to look, the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Swords. So you can really sit back and see what's happening around you. I'm getting slow motion with this Knight of Pentacles twice, and the Knight of Cups, and the Hermit. The Queen of Swords is somebody who is very, she's keen. She's sharp. She has a sharp mind. She has a very clear and focused mind as well. The Queen of Swords is intentful. Whatever it is that she says, look, and the King of Swords came out too. Whatever it is that she says or thinks, it's very balanced. It comes from I don't know, like a pure place. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are two very intentful people. They know how to make things happen with their mind. They know how to use their mind. They know how to focus and hone in on things around them. They know how to gain different perspectives. They know how to, they just know. They know. There's something about this King and Queen of Swords that's like just very focused. I'm just getting a very, very focused energy out of this reading. Because all of these people on this, you know, the High Priestess is very focused. The Hermit is somebody who's focused. Knights, if you're building something, you're focusing. The King and Queen of Swords, again, focused. And why? It's because, let me see what card is going to come in the middle of this. What is the aligning energy? What is it that all of this is aligning up to? Because it is looking like with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, this is in the middle. This is what the center, this is what the heart of this is. So it's because you're trying to manifest your happiness. You're trying to create your reality in a big way. I think we're being asked to really focus on what it is that we're creating. The Three of Cups. This is us, okay? I just said I think that we're being asked to really focus on what it is that we're creating, because we are creating this new world. The Ten of Cups also, to me, with the Three of Cups, this is soul tribes, but it's the collective to me. This is like a collective card. This is a big energy, very, very big. And then the Three of Cups. So I think that in the Three of Cups, I said is soul tribes, friendships, people that are closest to you. I just heard unity as well. So yeah, let me see if this is just asking us to create our own reality. I don't know, in a big way, in an intentful way. I can't stop saying that. What else? The Eight of Swords and the Hermit. Okay, this is saying to get out of your head, and it's about to be time to start taking some action. It's time. The Eight of Swords is somebody who feels trapped, or somebody who just, you know, it can speak of a mental prison, but with the Hermit card, because the Hermit is very introspective as well, and secluded. So I just really feel like this is telling you to get out of your head. It's time to come out of your head. It's time to take those blinders off. It's time to, you know, clear your thoughts, or because those birds, information, I don't know, let me see. One more. I do feel like you have a very clear mind already, though. The Ten of Swords. This is somebody who is, you know, done. Somebody who's done thinking about something. Somebody who has been in the clouds for long enough. Oops, the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is asking you to go create. The Page of Wands is like a kid in a candy shop with a magic wand. That's what I feel with that. In a big way. Create huge. Think big. This is such an inspiring reading. And it's not meant to be corny or anything like that. Like, go out there and create. Look, you have the Ace of Pentacles out again. This is very doable. Whatever it is that you want, or whatever it is that you're thinking about creating, or whatever it is that you have been in your head about, it's doable. You can bring it from the ether and bring it here. You can ground it. You can ground the mystical. You have the ability to do it. And it looks like you have the tools to do it too. That main tool being your sword, your mind, because that's that mystical part. That's that part that you just have access to. The Seven of Cups. Trying to decide. Okay, maybe you are trying to be clear on what it is that you want to manifest. Maybe, or don't be so worried that you're going, I don't know, don't think too much on it. I heard, don't think too hard on it. Just do it. Okay, take steps, take baby steps. If you have to do a little bit at a time, do it. That's that Knight of Pentacles energy. If you have to take your time, you're going to have to anyways. Don't think that, you know, we're going to wake up and just live that dream life. Like, no, it really takes the steps to do it. Like, you actively have to do the things, you know, even if it's just little by little. Don't get overwhelmed. Stay in the present, because that's what's going to get you through your the process. You know, we have to go through the process too. It's the journey of everything that's meaningful. It's those little energies that lead up to the big one. But without those little energies that you're putting in, you're not going to ever get this 10 of Cups, Ace of, you know, you're not going to just get it like that. And I just heard that it's much more fulfilling to your soul when you do pay attention to the journey. When you are aware of what's going on around you, what's going on. Just when you're present. I think being present is a beautiful gift. It's a beautiful superpower. The power to be present. It's very freeing. It's very, is it fortifying? No, I don't think that's the word. Or I forgot what the word is, but it just feels really good. It feels really good when you're in the present, because you aren't thinking about the past. You're just, it's like, it's almost like being, just being tapped into the universal energies. There's just a very fine line. It's like being tapped into the heartbeat. When you're present, it's like a 0 point. It's an opportunity for you to create, to do anything when you're present. I hope that sounds right and it makes sense. The Empress. I said that you can do this. You can create. You can make this happen. And maybe you have been doing this already. You know, you have some very, very supporting energies around you to make this thing real, to make this thing true. I have chills. The Empress is extremely abundant. She knows that she has the, no, I want to say the key to the world, the key to the universe or something like that. Like she knows that she's that portal, or that, yeah, that portal. The Empress is like that portal that can bring things in from the mystical, from the mind, and actually produce them here. The Empress gives birth. Birth to things, birth to creation. She gives birth to things that were never here before. And she did that because she knows that she's that portal. She's that vessel. She's that channel. She knows that she's meant here to be you know, she's meant here to help the creator express itself or something like that. Like, I don't know. I just heard she knows her job. She knows her duty. The Empress knows that her sole job is to create. It's to expand. The Empress is, I believe the Empress is Venus energy. I think it's Venus. That's beauty. You know, the Empress is flamboyant. The Empress goes big. It's like that go hard or go home type of energy when you're creating. Why not? Why not? Why not? We should all, you know, I don't know, just dream big. Just have, just to the highest potential. And the Empress energy is also a slow moving energy, because giving birth and being pregnant is a whole 9-month process, you know, but things are happening every day that are leading up to the birth of that. So those are those smaller energies that I was talking about that you have to put in order to make your creation ready when it's time. Excuse me. I just heard don't stay pregnant your whole life, right? You know, actively and actually give birth to whatever this is. Make it happen. Don't stay pregnant with ideas. Don't stay pregnant with energies that need to be expressed, because that can become toxic. You have to express this. All right. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I mean, I think this is just saying that, and especially being next to the Empress, this is not going to be something, again, that's just easy. It's not something that's going to fall in your lap. The way that she's screaming, it's almost reminding me of the way a woman looks when she's giving birth. It hurts, you know, or it's just a very, I don't know, it's just a process. And you have to respect the process. Okay, I'm going to get from the other deck, another deck. Let me see what this one has to say. This Visconti deck. This is one of the first documented decks. It dates back to like the 1400s, from the Visconti family that had their own, they had an artist come and draw their family members and friends on these decks, and they're represented as them. So yeah, this is just one of the oldest ones that still exists. What do you have to say? Ancient wisdom, come out of hiding. Because this is very old. The energies of this deck and the intent that was put in them hold very, very ancient energy. Very old. Okay, the Lovers. Why is it in the reverse, though? Because none of these cards are in the reverse. Oh, I'm lying. The whole deck is in reverse. No. I'm going to redo that, because I definitely didn't have intentions to pick it up in the reverse. So yeah, with this Three of Swords energy, I feel like it's just saying to expect, or to experience the trials and tribulations that you are going to go through while you're in this process of creating, while you're in this gestational period, is almost what I'm getting. You know, try to see the beauty of it. Try to see the beauty in it. Excuse me. One more. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. Swords, swords, swords. Oh, that's the wand, my bad. So the Six of Swords is moving from rough waters to calmer waters. It's somebody who's trying to find peace, somebody who's trying to find a place of calmness, somebody who is even possibly already in a state of calmness, the way that, you know, the Queen of Wands is right here. I mean, the Queen of Swords. Very, very calm energy. Somebody who has the mental capacity to do this. Somebody who's ready. What else? Okay, the Seven of Wands. This is somebody, defensive, boundaries, protecting. Okay, that's what that is. It's making sure that you are protecting whatever this is. Okay, and you know, a very, very important part of manifesting is to keep your boundaries. It's also to not tell people what you're doing. There's something about like holding on to that energy and amplifying it. Not like, I don't know, like not dispersing that everywhere you go, because that kind of burns you out. Or it kind of like spills the energy out when it should be put into something else. I hope I said that right. So yeah, holding on to it, because the more you hold on to whatever it is that you're doing, and when I say hold on, I don't mean to go back in hermit mode and not do anything or not be active. I mean like holding on to that and like watching it amplify. It's rewarding when you have like this little secret with the universe that you're working on. So that's what this Seven of Wands to me is saying, is to defend and to create a boundary, create a space of protection around whatever this is that you're doing. Clean, keeping it clean, keeping it pure, keeping it safe, just like this, just like the Empress. You know, when she has this baby in her belly, she's not out like showing or exposing her, you know, opening up her belly and showing people like the process while it's being created. Her belly is protected and nobody can see what's happening in there. Nobody can see the beauty that is cultivating. Nobody can see what's going on until it's ready. That is such a key part in manifesting, is holding on to your energy and guarding it. What else? Okay, now the Lovers came out again. I guess it did want to come out. It's in the upright. The Lovers. The Lovers is can speak of past soulmates. It can speak of two people choosing to come into union. To me, I see this as you reassuring or getting confirmation and guidance from your higher self. Surrendering to your higher self. Surrendering to a higher power. What is this Two of Cups? The Three of Pentacles, things coming together, things working out. I just feel like there's a lot of information that is within you, of course, but I feel like there's a way that you're supposed to get connected with your higher self. There's something you're supposed to be, okay, something that you're supposed to be doing on your part to get connected with your higher self, to get this guidance. Something, so even when I said like, you know, writing what it is that you want, maybe meditating, or something about you're supposed to be going to contact your higher self or a higher power throughout this process, because that's what's going to keep things aligned and keep things together. Okay, having check-ins is what I just heard. Really making sure that you do have some sort of making sure that you have some sort of center throughout this whole thing that you can always go back to and kind of refresh. How am I getting that from from these two cards? I just am. For one, this Three of Pentacles is a very aligning energy, and it's here in the middle. Something, you know, but the Lovers is a very, it's a very untangible energy, but it's a big one. It's one that has to do with things being on the same page or being in union. So yeah, something about this needs to be centered. You need to be centered, and you need to stay in your center. And you need to stay connected to your, to whatever this is, whatever it is that you have a hold of that gives you that reassurance. Stay protected to your light. Stay connected to your light. Oh, the Nine of Cups. This is really some good energy. The Nine of Cups is somebody who is self-fulfilled, somebody who knows how to fill their own cups. There's somebody who knows how to create emotional stability, emotional intelligence on their own. There's a place that they can go for that. There's always a place that they know how to go to. And I think it's this center place. This is somebody who does not need validation from anybody. This is somebody who gets, I don't know, how are they doing that? How does the Nine of Cups not need validation? Because they are self-motivated. The Nine of Cups is somebody who believes in themselves. The Nine of Cups is somebody who knows that they know that they're worthy, okay, of whatever this is. Very balanced person. The Nine of Cups is the Nine of Cups is somebody who reflects, their insides reflect their outsides. Emotional stability, emotional balance. The Knight of Cups, again. This is somebody that takes their time with what it is that they're doing. This is somebody that makes sure, they make sure that before they like, you know, spill their cup out, or that's not really what I want to say, but before they introduce their emotions or incorporate their emotions in something, they make sure that that they're pure, that they're you know, that they have good intentions, because the Knight of Cups is somebody who means well. The Knight of Cups has a very you know, the Knight of Cups has probably been through some things too, which is why they move so slow before pouring their heart into something, because they want to make sure that they keep the trauma and turmoil out of the situation that they are about to engage in. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Oh man, we're already at 38 minutes. I did not know this reading was going to be so long. Okay, so I'm going to be done with that deck. And now I'm going to get a message. I hope that this message is resonating with someone. It's beautiful. You're taking your time. You're doing it right. You're checking in. You're taking action. You're healing. You're very, very creative, and you're being meticulous. Okay? You know that this isn't going to just happen overnight. What advice do we have, Holy Spirit? What advice do we have for the person that is listening to this today? Thank you. The Root Girl, disowned self. Okay. Choices and their consequences, and Feast of Plenty. All right. So the Root Girl I know is about, okay, and then we have Sacred Contract. The Root Girl is about the disowned self. This is the shadow side. And look, if it's funny that it landed on the 2 Hermit cards, because the Hermit card is also about your shadow. And the way that it's on top of that 8 of Swords, which is not seeing it. Make sure that you are, and I really do feel like you are with these 2 Hermit cards. I do feel like you're consciously aware of maybe even diving into those dark parts of yourself. I think that you have a sense of, okay, so the root girl, it's like not disowning your shadow, accepting it, becoming one with it, putting your shadow in its place, letting your shadow come out when it's necessary. I just feel like you're somebody who really has a good gauge on your emotions or your energies and your dark sides. And somehow this is going to help you while you are oh, the house just got really active. Something about this is going to help you throughout this process. Okay, I'll read on that in a minute. Let me see, before I get too distracted with what's going on around me. Sacred contract, this is what I was saying. Maybe you need to write something out. Sacred contract is renewing what it is that you have, like renewing whatever ideas or whatever desires that you've had. Write a contract or write a covenant out to the universe. Make something very clear. And then the Feast of Plenty. I don't think I've ever picked this card, so I'm going to read out of this. All right. The Feast of Plenty speaks of options, choices, and their consequences, and life's blessings. A great feast is laid out before you and requires you to choose. What will satisfy your hunger? Something new and unconventional, with its potential for bitter or savory qualities, or something that you already know and love. You are faced with a plethora of options right now. And while that may seem to be an extraordinary thing, too many choices can throw you off balance. You might be worried that once you commit, you won't be able to turn back or refuse to confront the consequences of that decision. The most important thing to realize is that the feast is offering you experience. No amount of overanalyzing or strategizing will help you make the right choice now. Don't debate the right or wrongness. Instead, just choose. And choosing is a seed of experience. And that is what is necessary now. Sour, bitter, sweet, savory. What matters is relishing the experience until you digest all that your choices is offering you right now. Only one warning. Avoid the same choice if it keeps you hungry. If something didn't feel good or does not bring you what it seemingly promised, do not choose that again. The experience will only repeat itself and you will have more than a bad taste in your mouth. The feast is yours to enjoy. You can always go back for more when you're hungry again, for life's blessings are available to you and are calling your name. Life's blessings are available to you and they are calling your name. That is pretty much summing up this reading. It's you can do this. Things are available. I feel like you're making something happen. I feel like you're actively even watching yourself manifest. You're maybe even going back and seeing and taking note, or even just going back and looking and reviewing what it is that you've been doing. So I just see beautiful things happening for you. I think that this is going to, I don't know, I feel like you're doing something that you haven't done before. And I feel like it's going to be successful. So I'm happy for that. I'm happy for you. I hope this message resonates. If you can please like and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. Have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye.